So I spent the first 3 weeks that I was in Astoria deep in my akashics doing the work that ended up being called internal family systems and continuing to do all of my other rituals and creating my identity, which really wasn't creating anything. It was more shedding all the layers of all the versions of myself that I had to be for other people and for me to survive and for me to just make it by day. And that was where I felt safest, I guess, to start being and stop dissociating. And it wasn't until the last week that I was there that I ended up meeting with the owner of the property. There was a heat wave and she was out watering the garden, and I went outside just because it was really hot in the cottage. And she mentioned a couple different hikes and offered to go on them with me if I wanted to. And I felt called to say yes. So the first hike we went on, I was talking a little bit about what I had done throughout the previous years with taking care of animals in order to put a roof over my head. She brought up trusted house sitters. It was something that she had heard of and seen a lot of success with, I guess. So I felt called to sign up. And that was, the week before I was meant to check out of her place. And while we were on that walk, that hike up to the Coliseum, she actually got a call from one of her friends asking for a dog sitter, needing a dog sitter for 3 weeks. But she wasn't going to need it until a couple weeks after I had left. So I had talked to the person on the phone, agreed to do it for her, and signed up for Trusted House Sitters. And literally, like that next night, I found a sit for the 2 weeks that would literally take me from the day that I checked out in Astoria to the day that I needed to be at a friend's house to take care of her dog for 3 weeks. And since then, everything just worked out perfectly. I always did sits for cats, dogs, I had one horse, a couple chickens, and it was great. I loved it. For me, taking care of animals and being around animals was the only way for me to actually open up my heart back up, because people had brutalized it so much. And I don't blame those people for it, because I understand that they were treating me how I treat me. I was neglecting myself and abandoning myself and rejecting myself for so many years in order to be liked by other people. And I just had to learn to take all of my energy and my love and put it inwards. And that's when life really started changing for me. And